A play for a throw in the Hearts half. Last season, of course, Scottish Cup quarter-final was held here between these two as well. At one point, Dundee having Hearts exactly where they wanted them after Joe Shaw. Bad habits down the drain and kickstart yourself to go again. Every team that accomplishes anything, wins anything, has to bounce back from a low point at some point. I'm sure the Dundee fans will remember the 2023 Scottish Championship title under Gary. The overall history here. This is game 279. Dundee have won 85, drawn 61 and lost 132. There's Congreve on the right wing, right-footed cross. It's blocked well from Jamie McCart, former Inverness man. Those Hearts players, as you can see. Now Finlay Robertson over the corner kick. It was his quality deliveries that found Dundee's joy last time out. In this case, this is a set-piece routine. That's well, that's going flush down the toilet. Luckily, though, it is Astley's delivery. And as far back as Congreve eventually pulls the trigger, but it was awkward. You can tell just from the way it sets up. He's got his posture all wrong. Cameron Congreve kind of head over the ball, but he's also looking to scoop at the same time. It didn't fall to him naturally, but you could tell he was wanting to be a little greedy there. Finn Robertson was also eyeing it up, but again the angle was all tealing against Congreve there, I think. But Schwolo in the Hearts goal has not had a save to make, and the same can be said about keeping this pressure on Dundee, the Jambos. Floated cross through, trying to find Kabore. Luke Graham gets there first and flicks it out for what would normally be a corner kick, but I believe Kabore has now been judged to be in an offside position from the linesman, so it will in fact be a free kick for Dundee. John McCracken to take. One on the outside, that will have a great idea of exactly what the mood in this camp is. It would be the Dundee head coach Stephen Pressley. He was captain here in a very successful time. Played Champions League football with Hearts and winning the Scottish Cup in 2006. And there's a cross in the area for Hearts. Just seemed to awkwardly linger by the byline. Didn't think anything was going to come out of that. But alas, a wasted cross from Kazaridis. Title to win rather than their title to lose. The ball worked well in the box. Is this the moment they were waiting for? Worked all the way through to no avail. But there may be a VAR check with the way that the Hearts forwarders went down in the end. Just seemed to waltz through a number of white Dundee shirts. I want to say it was Claudio Braga. And then at the finish, at the final hurdle, rather than pulling the trigger, it kind of came across as if he's trying to play the ball across the mouth of the goal, where there was no one there to tap the ball in. But again, he's went down to the deck. They're pleading with Don Robertson for VAR to have a look at this of the first half. Schwolo goes long. And maybe Kabore's through on goal here. This is Landry Kabore to chip John McCracken. And he's lifted the ball into the stand. Well, the last touch came off a Dundee player, and Kabore found himself in acres of space. That's the best chance of the match. It wouldn't have mattered if he was in an offside position or not. He stared down the barrel with John McCracken. McCracken rushed off his line, made himself as big as possible. And with a little bit more composure, Hearts should have found the lead there. Season, Congreve will be the one to take this. And another unusual tactic. Wesley shoots! Great save from Schwolo. Hamilton on the follow-up. And Don Robertson blows for full time. Well, that was a very interesting set-piece routine indeed. Finn Robertson had taken it quickly. Both him and Wesley stood in front of encouraged Dundee to play on after a maroon shirt hits the deck. Yeah, this is Hamilton. rushing for Congreve if he can get there in time, and he's done enough. No, he's not. I thought the last touch maybe came off the Hearts player, but it looks like Congreve's actually miskicked it when he slides down to deck. Oh, I think you could tell the home fans, they were expecting a free kick in the stem of that play. Now again, I have no replays, but instinctively I would have probably given a free kick to Hearts myself. There's Braga catching onto a loose ball from distance, left-footed strike. He hit it hard enough that McCracken had to parry that one. He couldn't catch that first time. There was no follow-up. The Dundee goalkeeper comfortably has possession and time to think about his next move. Ball floated in, and Schwolo had to collect. There was a pursuit at the back post from Luke Graham, but Luke Graham's actually just crashed into the post. And Frankie Kent's header, it's done enough to just kind of derail Dundee there. Well, here comes Claudio Braga into the box. Could this be the moment they were waiting for? There's a challenge from Halliday, both players at the deck. Of course, the home fans again pleading for a penalty, but there's no claims from the players themselves. The book. And it'll be Spittle's cross. It's deep, it's decent. A body hits the deck, shouts for a penalty. Shanklin then hits it on the volley. And McCracken catches the effort that was on target, but seemed to lose its sting after a bounce on the turf. Reaching for Robertson on the right wing. Not got much to help him with, but he will find Riley. That's a lovely 1-2 piece of work here to Simon Murray, who towards the front post does get contact on the ball. He tries to lift it over the head of Schwolo. If that was going to fall anywhere in the goal, it would have been towards the side netting of the back post, but in this case hit it far too acutely and it bounces off the roof of the net. Actually a very good move from Dundee at the face of it. Free kick sent into the area. And McKinty puts Hearts into the lead. John McCracken with one hand on the ball, but it wasn't enough to claw it out of the net. And the Jambos spearheading their title charge have got the goal they so desperately craved. 76 minutes played. And for Dundee, it is serial disappointment in a game where they have played ever so well to keep Hearts at an arm length in terms of chances created. It's a set play that's their undoing, and they will feel that was rather a cheap goal to give away. But for Hearts, it's all about finding a way. They have the lead to protect now, and the onus is on Dundee to react from this. Lifting that deep for Halliday. His cross, well, it's blocked off McCart. Some claims for handball. I believe that hit his abdomen though. Dundee will have the long throw-in approach. Has reached the final 10-minute. Halliday's delivery. Hearts been very well to defend their box, but this does fall to Murray. If he can get the shot away, the box is crowded. Well, what's going on here? Eventually a shot gets away. There's another claim for a handball from Simon Murray this time, and not the supporters. I don't think there's anything in that though, as Riley takes this to the byline and wins the corner kick.